Welcome to Cod Gaming. In today's video, I want to focus a little bit on the new Resistance event that's going to be dropping tomorrow, January the 22nd. And I want to tell you a little bit about what's going on and what to expect. So here's a look at what's slated for week number 1. You're going to be able to visit the mailbox and in the headquarters, and you're going to be able to redeem a free supply drop. You're going to have double XP for your soldier XP as well as weapon XP, so divisions won't be included in that. So you want to make sure you maximize this if you're looking to grind those prestiges out. They're also going to be giving us a new division called the Resistance Division. And with that one, you're going to be able to mix and match some different loadouts using a pistol, and there's some other traits. As soon as that one comes out, I'll probably do a little bit more in-depth video on that specific class. As for the weekly orders, you're going to be able to play Prop Hunt, which is going to be available 24/7 playlist. It's kind of a party mode, just so you kind of have an idea. It's hide and seek. Somebody plays an object and somebody plays a soldier trying to get the object, and you kind of just go back and forth until the matches are over. Pretty fun. A party game mode. Hopefully they let us party up, not like they did in gun games. So hopefully we'll see how that works. You'll be able to get some of the other supply drops to those routes, but a lot of the daily orders are specifically driven towards actually playing Prop Hunt. When you get to the contracts, they up them a little bit from what we've been used to for a little while with the 20 and 25 for team deathmatch and all those things. So you can see 5 headshots in Domination, 30 kills in Resistance Division, 5 headshots in TDM. You're going to have an extra 35 kills that you got to get with the pistol. Got to play War daily, 55 kills for that, and then 35 kills in any mode. So what I would recommend doing is double stacking a lot of these just to make sure that you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Because in the end, pretty much you're just going to be gathering all these different supply drops. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what I recommend doing with these supply drops as well. In addition to all these nice little things that they're going to be adding to the community along with the division, they're going to actually add some new weapons. So we'll go ahead and check those out as well. The first weapon is the Cod Ww2. You can see that's how it's spelled. I'll probably just call it the Volk going forward though. Based off the description and the clip they show, it just looks like a normal auto rifle. The second weapon is the Orso, which it looks like a very powerful submachine gun. So this one should be fun to use. In addition to that, they're supposed to be adding another melee weapon that looks like a knife, and then just another pistol that looks very similar to the ones that we already have. So when it comes to supply drops, I would recommend 2 different routes. One is that people just aren't going to be patient and they can't save their normal supply drops. Because what happens is the way they did the winter event is all the supply drops that people had at the end of the event, all the items that they had during the event, they were included in the regular supply drops. So if you're patient enough to save them all and you just want to do a large opening right at the end of the event months from now, you can actually do that, and you should have a higher chance of getting a majority of the items that are actually within the Resistance event. And then when it comes to the actual event items, I would recommend opening any of them that are not dupe protected. So if they don't have a dupe protection to them, go ahead and open them during the event just so you can just maximize those. Any of them that are dupe protected, I would save those until the end of the event so you can maximize getting the best items if you've already gotten all the low level items. For week 2, you'll get another supply drop. They'll go from January 30th to February 5th, and then you should be able to get the double XP on all your divisions. So if you need to level up any of those, want to prestige them, grind those out real quick, this is the week to do that. And then pretty much you can see the weekly orders, the daily orders, still kind of focused around the new division with the pistol kills and all that type of stuff. And then the contracts, they still kept them pretty much the exact same from the previous week. What's actually unclear about this too is that whether or not they're going to keep the Prop Hunt 24/7 as part of the featured playlist, so we'll just have to wait and see on that one. When it comes to week 3, you'll have an opportunity to get Zombies double XP, you'll get another free supply drop. Pretty much they changed some of the weekly orders just a little bit, but they're going to be adding Demolition as a featured playlist mode. And if you're not very familiar with this mode, it's basically like search and destroy, but you get to respawn. So there's the 2 bombs, they both need to get blown up. And then you get respawn from either side continually. The spawns can flip, and there is a high potential for spawn trapping, so just watch out for that in this mode. And if it's a mode you think you'll be playing very often, pay attention to the channel because I will be doing a spawn guides for Demolition on each map. So stay tuned. For week 4, they'll be bringing back gun games, so make sure you're playing that mode for a couple different reasons. One is you can actually upgrade your division, your weapons, and you get double XP. But the best part about this mode is because it's going to be the fastest way to unlock all the weapons if you haven't done so far. If you were around for the last event, you know that you have to play a certain number of matches or win a certain number of matches to actually unlock these weapons. So what you're going to want to do is, if it's just play a certain number of matches, let's say it says 30, and you really just don't have tons of time to play in the game, but you really want to unlock one of the new weapons. What you're going to do is go ahead and jump in gun game, put a rubber band on your joystick to make sure that your character keeps spinning. Gun game doesn't affect your KD, your score per minute, win-loss. It doesn't really affect anything. Matches take about 3 minutes, so if you go ahead and put your console just down, or your PC, or however you're going to play down during this gun game, you're going to join in and you're just going to basically be spinning around getting really no experience, but it's not a big deal. You're just getting these weapons, and if you do 3 minutes, you need 30 matches, you know, you're talking about 90 minutes that basically you're just going to sit there and you'll get it by the time you come back. So you want to do that for all of them, just to make sure you get them all and don't have to worry about it. That's what I'd recommend doing. Week 5 will just be a combination of a lot of the previous weeks. You're going to get double XP for everything. They did change some of the different orders. And then on the bottom, you can see in the featured playlist, we're going to have prop hunt and we're going to have bomb mosh pit. So that's going to be a combination of demolition matches as well as search and destroy. So we'll see how that part goes. So far, based off the schedule, I'd say this event maps out to be a little bit better event than the previous one, just because they're giving us a little bit more. They made double experience for everything instead of just gun game like the last time. So people were just grinding gun game, getting 10,000 a match if you win. So it's kind of one of those things that it's kind of a work in progress. I think they're figuring it out. They're starting to listen to the community. They're starting to be more vocal. I should put out a couple of the gun guides if I can get them quick enough. Otherwise, you know, especially since I'm a small channel, a lot of times get hard to get searched compared to some of the bigger guys. So if you enjoyed the content, make sure you drop a like. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're a subscriber and you just subscribe, go ahead and make sure you have those notifications on. And make sure to leave a comment. Those are all things that help the video and help the channel grow. So if you can help me out with that, help support the channel, go ahead and do that. I really appreciate that. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.